afternoon, students. My name is Teacher Vannak, and I'm going to be your teacher for social studies for the rest of the term. Today is Thursday, the 8th, October 2020. And today we're going to be studying in Unit 4, pages 13 to 17. And in that unit, we are going to be learning about social media. Anybody know what social media means? Okay, great. So I'm just going to give you a quick summary about what social media is about. Social media is something that today's generation, we do every day. Some of you guys probably do it when you first wake up, when you open your eyes, you know, checking your phone or on your laptop. But yes, today, social media. Okay, what is social media? Social media, it's a computer-based technology. So being a computer-based technology, that means this technology, it allows us to share our thoughts, ideas, and information through the internet. And you have any questions or information, you could type it up and look up the questions that you need to know the answers to. Okay? So, number 2, social networking. What is social networking? Social networking, I'm pretty sure everybody of us do every day. So, for example, right now, we're on Telegram. That's an example of social networking. So, social networking, this lets people with the same interests in things or things in common to be connected in a community. Okay, for example, like I said, Telegram. Another example is Facebook. Okay, and I would like to hear more examples from you guys on what social networking is. Okay, and number 3, we're going to be talking about the warnings and the danger of social networking. Back before social media became a big deal, like say back in the 1980s, before technology really boomed, there was a big controversy. A big controversy saying social media is not good for the youth. Being said, with the cons, the youth will be distracted. So it will be a distraction to the kids. They'll be constantly on the internet and they won't have time to go outside and get their physical health, like running outside, playing outside. So there's a controversy on that, and also an addiction. An addiction, they were worried about the kids being on the computer too long. Survey shows back in 2015, I believe, they were saying most people are on the internet more than 2 hours a day. But that was a statistic back in 2015. Right now we are in 2020, and I'm pretty sure everybody's on it more than 2 hours a day. Am I correct? Okay, very good. So that's the cons. So the cons is another word for it, is the bad part about it. Now about the pros, the good part. The pros with the internet, I mean, we can look up information, anything that you want to know, anything you have questions, you could like type it up and it gives you the information just like that. You don't have to go to the library or look up the books to find out what you need to know. So it's really fast on the information. And another part for the pros is you stay connected to people. You could say connected to your aunts, uncles, relatives in another country, and it's cheaper because back then you used to use a telephone. It wasn't no cell phone like how we have today, but back then it was like a phone, one household, a landline we would call it. And we get charged a lot of money if we talk a lot on it. So another good thing is connected to people, okay? Now that's just a quick summary on social media. And for your keywords is going to be digital natives and digital migrants, and boom. Okay, I'm not going to give you the definition now. I want you to look it up, and then we can go over it in video too. So moving along to task 1. First, I want you to find the definition for the keywords, and when you're done with that, I want you to send me a picture of it. And after you send me the picture, I want you to read page 13. And then I want you to answer the questions on page 14. But don't continue to read. I want you to answer this and then send it to me in my personal Telegram. And as soon as you send it, continue to read 14 and answer page 15 and 16. Okay? All right, class? Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Okay, hello class, welcome back. In video clip 1, I asked you guys to find the definition for the keywords. And thank you for sending that to my Telegram. So we're talking about keywords, digital natives. Digital natives are a person who grew up in the digital age. So in other words, these are like today's generation, the kids that grew up with computers, cell phones. Okay, they're known as digital natives. Okay, now number 2, digital migrants. Okay, digital migrants is a person who grew up before the digital age. So in other words, this is like my generation. We grew up without computers, without cell phones. We used to play outside, so I'm considered a digital migrant, okay? And number 3, boom, okay? In this text, the word boom, we're talking about to develop rapidly, okay? We're not talking about boom like when a bomb explodes or anything like that. So again, to develop rapidly, to grow quickly, okay? So I asked you guys to read page 13, and so from page 13, we read about what we understand from that is we know that back then there were hundreds of network sites back then, okay? Like Facebook is one, for example. And today I'm pretty sure that number is more than 100, okay? And we also read about the users, okay? The numbers of users, it has grown rapidly according to statistics back in 2015. Back in 2015, they were saying there was 2 billion users worldwide. And I'm pretty sure today in 2020, it's over that number right now. Okay? And also we know that teenagers, they have more than 3 accounts. Whereas of an adult, they only have like 2.5 accounts. When we talk about accounts, we're talking about Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, okay, and time. We read about how people spend time on the internet. Like I said in video 1, back then, before it really boomed, people used to spend at least 2 hours a day on the internet, and they were saying it's not good for you to spend that much time on it. But look at today. Today we're spending more than 2 hours a day. I mean, right now we're spending 2 hours just to be in class. And I'm pretty sure after class you guys are going to be on it again. So yes, the number of time it's really gone up. Okay? So moving along to your next task. Okay, I want you guys to read pages 14 and 15. And then answer pages 16 and 17. And I'll let you know more about your tasks when we do the class together, okay? All right, kids, I'll see you in my next video. Good luck when you're done. Send me your task through my Telegram. Okay, thank you. Hello students, and welcome back to Social Studies. I want to thank you all for submitting me your tasks to my Telegram. So what we learned today about social media, we know that it's a computer-based technology that allows us to connect people with the same interests and things in common. It's also social networks like Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, and it tells us about the warnings and danger back then, how bad the computer is or how good the computer is. So we learned from that, and we also know the key words, digital natives, digital migrants, and boom. So moving along to your homework, I want you to write me 5 sentences for the pros and 5 sentences for the cons on social media. So this is based on how you feel about social media, okay? So class, I want to thank you all very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys in class one day soon. So again, homework submitted to me before next Thursday, please, and see you guys next week. Everybody have a great evening, be safe, and I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.